It's not going well.
No! He said it twice! God, my heart, Dan, is...
What we like to do here is we set trends, we don't follow them.
Oh my goodness. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another GeekaWhat video. In this video, we're going to be doing something just a little bit different. A Christmas special, if you will. Last week, we timed it, and I can build a full gaming PC in under 10 minutes. But what about these guys behind me? Harry, Jake, and Dan spend about 35 hours a week each editing together the videos you see on this channel. So I figured it was time to see who was really cutting the mustard here on the GeekaWhat channel and who needs to go.
Where does that come from?
Yeah.
Points throughout the video will also be awarded to the system with the best performance. On that grounds, Harry, you've had it. Nice catch. They'll also be awarded for the system that's the best in the budget and the one that looks the best aesthetically. That's enough of me though. Harry, Jake, Dan, pick up your screwdrivers in 3, 2, 1. Let's build. Harry, can you talk me through the parts you've gone for?
So, in a bid to save some money, I've gone for a beautiful Neutron Lab case.
A budget case, nice choice.
Budget case. That allowed me to then get the 70 Ti, which no one else seems to have.
What, Dan, Harry's trying to talk us through his parts over here.
Oh well, slow them down.
Sorry, so you've got a 70 Ti.
Yep, which I'm hoping is going to perform the best. Everyone else has kind of not gone for this, I don't think, so I should be good there. 750 watt power supply, Ryzen 5 600X, can't beat it really.
My only concern would be that your CPU is a little bit underpowered compared to your GPU. Are you worried about bottlenecking at all?
Slightly. I'm hoping that it will be alright in the end.
I should actually add that Harry is our in-house performance and benchmark whiz, so I think you've got a slight advantage on the parts, but I'll let you get on with it and see what Jake is doing. Whoa, what's going on over here? Jake, whoa, what on earth is going on here?
There's a big hair in my CPU socket.
Wait, whoa, no, mate, you can't go in it with a screwdriver. You're going to bend a pin.
No, I'm being super careful.
Broken something.
The good thing is I've watched so many GeekaWhat videos.
What is going on here?
It's the electric power. It's gonna get me the win.
So Dan's gone for an electric screwdriver on what grounds, Dan?
Well, the grounds of winning, but I don't think I'm gonna.
You've not actually installed the CPU or the cooler or the RAM at this point,
I know.
but you are installing the motherboard for reasons I'm slightly unsure of.
Well, I've got a stock cooler, so that's gonna be easy to do. So.
That language! So, where are we, Jake?
RAM, I think it's 2nd and 4th, isn't it?
I can't tell you this. You've only got one phone a friend each. If you either have a technical issue or you need some help from an expert, you can only ask one question. Is that your question?
No, not at all, because I don't have any friends, so I'll just bottle it up. That's fine.
How many GeekaWhat videos would you say you've edited, Jake, now, total?
Somewhere in the region between 100 and 200, but I couldn't tell you.
Jake has edited more than 100 YouTube. I think that's a fair assessment.
That's
How long have you been working on the channel now, Jake?
Where are we? December, so about 14, 15 months, I think now. Can I borrow someone's teeny tiny, because there isn't one here.
I guess I'll let you do it.
Is that alright, Harry?
I guess I'll let you.
Is that cheating?
What a kind man.
Yeah, no. Well, that's a flathead, so that's a lie.
You are.
Sabotage.
I will be a good friend.
Thank you.
Although
But
you
you've
don't-
got it.
What?
You've got my deep core one.
No.
That's why.
Who's that?
Dirty Daniel, his name is. That's what we were calling this morning. Dirty Daniel.
Right.
Sabotage.
Dirty Daniel sounds like a HR nightmare.
Luckily, we don't have an HR department, so that's fine.
So Harry has seemingly done the RAM, the cooler, and the CPU and the motherboard. That has got to be what I call an early lead. What do we say, chaps? There's deafening silence from your competition,
Considering
Harry.
it is my day job, I would hope that I should be able to do this quickly.
So James.
Why are we turning the tables? What's happening in here then?
So James, what's happening with you on the camera? How does it feel? It must be. It's been a while since you've been behind the camera, isn't it?
I'm not quite sure how I feel about not being in front of the camera, but that's okay.
How is your ego doing? It's been about 3 minutes, I think.
It is a bit of a struggle.
Yeah.
Evidently not good in for employee of 2021 with that comment.
No. Luckily, 2020 was nearly over, so that's not a problem.
Dan, I'm hearing nothing but deafening silence from you over there.
It's pure focus.
Pure focus. So where are we with your build then?
I put the CPU in, I put the RAM in, I put the motherboard in, I don't know why I really did that. I wasn't really thinking.
But you've not got the cooler in yet.
I'm getting the cooler in. As
So
we speak.
what cooler have you gone for?
Stock cooler.
What on earth are you doing?
Is that not
It's
cheap?
mainly because I don't know how to put like a proper cooler on.
He's already $200 over budget before we started. That's why he's gone stock.
So there's 100 points on offer for each category, and budget is one of those, Danny. You're not slightly concerned about that finding?
No, I am a little bit concerned, but to be honest, I'm the underdog in this entire thing. I probably built and deconstructed or done the least, so I feel like I'm just here to have some fun.
You're here for the vibes.
Here for the vibes, here to have some fun. So.
Sounds like an excuse, that does.
Talk to me, Daniel. What's going on?
Right, so obviously I've made a major mistake with the not installing the cooler before putting the motherboard in.
So can we just get an angle of that? What are you actually trying to do
I
now?
put the backplate in, and well, it's not going too well. But
A bit excessive on the thermal paste, Dan.
I know, it did come out and then it all came out in one big splodge like a ketchup.
Are we worried about thermals, or are we more concerned about just getting the thing built?
I'm just trying to get the damn thing built. I can't do it.
So how many PC build videos have you put together, Dan?
Well, so what? I've worked here for a year now, so probably getting on 100. But
And you don't know how to install a cooler?
I haven't done it yet. It's just criticism from you today.
James, in all seriousness.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm
Right, Jake, what's going on? Talk to me, mate.
So I haven't got anywhere near the right mounting hardware for this backplate.
He's going to have to do a runner.
So the way I see it, I'm going to go for an au natural cooling approach where we have no cooler and we have pure air on the CPU. Ultimately, the good thing about the Intel 11th gen is that they didn't run too hot. That was tested with coolers, but what we like to do here is we set trends, we don't follow them.
You're going to have to go to the studio, the normal studio, not this temporary studio for today, and you are going to have to purchase yourself a slightly different cooler out of your budget allowance.
I will be right back.
I'm going to be done by the time I get back. Really? Literally. I might not actually lose this.
What have you gone for?
I've gone for the Master MB520 Stealth ARGB.
That looks like the same cooler, no?
It's slightly bigger, and I think the mounting hardware that I have got fits this one.
Why have you got the mounting hardware from that cooler already?
Because, so the guy who presents our videos normally, he usually mixes up mounting hardware quite a lot, and he's lost the mounting hardware for the Hyper 212, meaning I can't fit the thing on, so I'm going to sort of pick up after him really, and just sort of do what we can do. Really.
Do you know what this sounds like, Harry?
Another excuse.
Another excuse, that's exactly
Another,
what I
where's
was
my
thinking.
first one?
Just in general, all I hear from both of you is excuses.
I'm hearing a lot of excuses, but I'm not hearing much of Dan at all in
That's
this
because
video.
it's just pure driven focus.
But, yeah, but focus doesn't make good content, Dan.
Installed my cooler, okay?
Nice.
I did it quite well considering the motherboard was already installed. So.
Something you consciously chose to do, we might add.
Well, I didn't really think. I was just sort of rushing. So there we go.
I need an AIO.
What? What's going on, Jake?
I'm not even.
I told you, Jake, coolers are the bane of my life.
This is why I went with the stock cooler, alright?
Explain what's going on,
So
Jake.
basically, none of the brackets fit the mounting bracket for this B560. So I don't know really.
Is it game over already?
No,
So
not
you
at all.
say?
No, I might just, like I said, I might just blow air on it. I think naturally. I think maybe it doesn't need a cooler specifically.
I will say an AIO, if in budget, will add aesthetically a lot.
It
I'm
would.
going to give you a bit of advice. I'm not supposed to. Go and pick yourself up an AIO that is sealed, brand new.
That sounds like pity points. Sounds like absolute pity points.
Right. To be honest,
Poor
I don't
organisation.
discriminate. I'll take any kind of points. Pity points, sympathy points, fine by me.
I think Jake spent more time out the studio than he has in the studio. What are you doing, Dan?
I'm just trying to play the part that you play.
You're trying to channel your inner GeekaWhat.
My inner James, you know? Oh, wait, I need to put the pen in there. It's not going well.
Maximum concentration right now. The room has fallen silent. Not for long, though.
Jake has returned with a brand new.
With more than one.
I need to cover my. So
What have you done, Jake?
what? I've just got a couple of new coolers. You said to go for sealed coolers, so I went for the Mirage 120, which I think will
Nice.
probably do the job.
Very budget choice though.
Very budget choice, which is obviously quite good. And then I've also got the Kraken X73 in case things get really desperate. And
So how much budget have you got left then?
Must be about minus $360, I think. Now.
You're over budget.
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
Meanwhile, have we seen this? GPU power's in, RAM's in. What are you doing right now, Harry? Is this front panel cables?
Panel, yeah, got fans to wire.
I'm just guessing now
Guessing what?
where the fan cables need to go. I mean, there's a little plug there that says fan 1 on it, so I'm just assuming that's where the fan goes.
Probably where one of your fans goes.
Well, there's 2.
So talk to us about your parts, Dan. What have you gone for? We've seen a lot of building, but not much talking.
Well, surprise, 3070. I did go for 3060 Ti, but James said that was inappropriate, so I just went with
I think my actual words were, that's a great GPU if you want to lose the performance section when you're competing with, I don't know, a 3070
But you forget,
and a
James,
3070
you forget
Ti.
that I'm here for the fun. I'm not here to win.
Right,
It's not
what
about
storage,
the prize.
what storage have you gone for?
I have gone for the 5Q to 510.
How's cooler going, Jake?
Yeah, it's going really well, mate. I still haven't got it on at all, so it's absolutely fine.
Would you like a bit of advice?
No, not at all. No. The good thing about this for me is it's not about winning ultimately. You know, it's about the journey and the friends we make along the way.
I thought you said earlier you don't have any friends.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Do we have a cat lead?
So Harry, are you suggesting your PC is done?
Pretty much, yeah.
So there is a twist to this.
I do want to check fans and stuff.
There is a twist to this, Harry. You've got to boot your PC up with a monitor, a keyboard and a mouse. So go ahead and find yourself a monitor, keyboard, and this will affect your points. Pick a good monitor, pick a good keyboard and a good mouse. I was about to say that I don't make the rules, but today I've literally made the rules. Time to make this thing interesting. You've now had 35 minutes. You have got 25 minutes to go before you are automatically disqualified.
Where's HD audio? I have no idea where it is.
Boy, look, is this your moment where you need to phone a friend, Dan?
No, I think I'm making a educated guess.
Meanwhile,
Got a monitor. This is where I need to get this last port in and then I can run.
I wouldn't run, to be honest, Dan. I wouldn't worry about it, mate.
no, it seems like Dan maybe is in contention for first place again, though. Oh, that's not looking good. Talk to me, Griffin.
Don't want to.
Panels are on. I would leave the rear panel off if I were
I'm
you.
going to.
I have noticed you've quietly forgotten about the extra fans, but
I mean, you've changed the game, so I've changed mine. So
How are we doing, guys? We all right? I wouldn't record this, to be honest. This is the visual equivalent of a show.
where's Harry gone?
who's in there?
God's sake, Dan, I can't keep with busy running.
You know this phone a friend?
Yeah.
Can that friend physically do something for me?
I do like Aerocool products, but this cooler is dreadful.
Yeah, I didn't
I have
realise it would
heard
be
this
that
is-
bad. I thought it'd be a bit easier. It looks simple, but it's generally just fiddly.
What's going on here? Oh, that is just poor, isn't it, really?
So bad.
I think it might be time to go to the Kraken, Jake. Where are you going?
No.
I'm just going to throw this in the bin, James. Nightmare of a day. Oh, thank you. I'll come and get that in a bit.
Bad news, Dan. I think you've got a DRAM or a CPU issue. I don't exactly know which.
Great.
I think you should go and try some different memory. This is just a trip hazard waiting to happen. Dan, are you changing your memory right now?
Yes. Right, let's hope this works. If not, I'm probably out of the game. So.
That's still a CPU light. It could be a dead CPU, or you could have broken the CPU as you've installed it. Oh no, that's a boot light. No, it is booting, but you need to. It is booting. It's not actually. That is booting. So it's an issue with your monitor or your GPU.
Right, I'm going to try a HDMI cable. First, I'm going to just change the input from display, and then I'll.
Dan, you appear to be in the lead. Can you believe it?
Not in the slightest, to be honest.
Oh, don't tell me it's the wrong power cable.
Please enter CPU fan error.
Do you know how to fix that one, Dan?
Can I use my one question?
Yeah, what's your one question?
How do I fix the boot fan problem?
Right, Dan, so what you want to do is you want to go over to monitor at the top,
Yeah.
and then you want to go down to CPU fan speed, the top one, the one that says NA, click it, and click ignore. Now hit F10,
Click OK.
and hit OK. Blue screen of death.
I'm so close.
Try enter. You've got to reinstall Windows, Dan.
I was this close. I don't even know how to reinstall Windows. I haven't done it in 3 years.
I just don't want to lose to Dan. I can't lose to Dan.
Ah, you use a 3070 Ti?
I am, yeah.
Harry, are you
Have
using
I messed up and not got enough power?
No, I think that the power adapter for a 3070 Ti is 2 8-pins, not a single 8-pin.
Have I been
I
deluded
think-
by what's in the box?
I think that power adapter is for a 3060 Ti, not a 3070 Ti.
See kids, this is what happens when you don't put stuff right back in the right box.
Being a little bit clever here, you know. It's already.
So what's that? That's a drive that already has Windows on it?
Yeah, I saw it lying around. I couldn't find the USB with Windows on it, so
So you're cheating?
I'm not cheating.
You're definitely cheating. I mean, I can let it slide. It's either cheat and come first or don't cheat and come second, so decide what you want to do.
Cheat.
Harry, what's the situation?
I've lost.
Why have you lost? What's
None of the
happened?
founders cards have their adapters in.
So you can't find the correct dual adapter for your founder's
I
card.
found one and that's the wrong one.
So what you're suggesting is that NVIDIA's splitter is what's losing you this race?
Yeah.
GPU clearance looks good for you though. Could you swap out for a 70 Ti Supreme?
That's from Dan's work PC.
Don't, please
The other 70 Ti is not in the box.
Whoa, 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 no,
Just trying to speed up, James, because I haven't got all day.
no, you're going to pierce the whole radiator. Jake has just tried to install this long screw through the brand new NZXT radiator without any fans on.
Yeah.
He's going to take part my work PC.
You took apart his.
That's different. He builds computers.
Right, Jake. No! He said it twice!
I told you I did it
He's
twice.
gone all the way through! Jake, can you take your hand away? I need to show the people what you've done. Where is it? He screwed the screw the whole way through a brand new radiator.
What I like about NZXT products is they're adaptable. And then they sort of break the mold like we do here at GeekaWhat. So sometimes you're actually allowed to screw straight through the radiator without any fans on, and they're absolutely fine with that.
I swear to God, the amount of money this video is costing me, this better bang. Harry, is that a boot?
Dan hasn't even done Windows, has he? He just picked up the Windows drive.
Harry, is that booted?
Oh, yes! Oh. Yes, I didn't lose to Dan. Thank God.
Oh, so close.
Really happy for you, mate. Really am.
Dan, what SATA port on the motherboard is that drive plugged into?
The middle one.
Have you seen what he's done to that radiator though?
I haven't done anything to it.
He screwed the screw the whole way through the radiator.
And what are you supposed to do?
Through the fan and then.
I'm surprised
the
there's
end
no
of the
water
radiator.
coming out of it.
Oh, so you can't put this all the way through. God.
Dan, please don't tell me you've moved the SATA port while the computer's been on.
Yeah. No, of course not.
As if I nearly lost to this.
What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm just trying to make sure it's plugged in.
How's that looking, James?
better. Nice. I would wire up the RGB though before you plug it in, but maybe RGB's a bit too far gone at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that, mate.
That drive is not plugged in properly. SATA port 1 and SATA port 2 are currently marked as not present, so your drive is either incorrectly powered or the SATA cable doesn't work. That's what's going on. So either the drive's dead because you moved it while it was on, or the drive's not powered, or the cable, the SATA data cable, is dead. One of those three. Off you go.
All right.
What's happened? No, what has actually happened?
So it's fine. It's nothing, mate. So the RAM is a tiny bit too tall that I've chosen for the Kraken cooler, which obviously the Kraken cooler wasn't part of it anyway originally, which is why I didn't worry about RAM clearance.
So you need to change your RAM then?
Yeah.
I think Dan's got some spare memory he's not using.
Is he really? Oh god, that's gonna be wrong.
It's a really good job tidiness is not part of the criteria, isn't it? Because look at the state of that.
How complete does the build need to be done? Does this need to go on or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't come over.
So Harry's PC's crashed. Well, Jake's not really got a PC, and Dan's got no drive. This is quite good for a first-time builder, actually. It shows things often don't go to plan, but Harry, your PC aesthetically is looking pretty good. Oh, Dan, that's not good. What? But Dan, you've got two drives. What drive is that?
I don't know. I've got the fire CUDA one in, and I've got the fire CUDA one in.
So we've got two Seagate fire coolers and we've managed to break both of them. In all seriousness though, this isn't an issue with the drive, it's an issue with Windows, which is a good job because this video has been kindly made possible by Seagate. Our friends at Seagate have sponsored this and they're going to be giving away one of their awesome Fire CUDA 530s.
No way. That's incredible.
Wow! You can go ahead and win one of these awesome drives that has read and write speeds of about 7 gigabytes a second. The giveaway is open to Europe. If you're in Taiwan, Australia, or Antarctica, you're a bit out of luck. Check out the first link in the description below though for Seagate's awesome Christmas giveaway, and a big thanks to them for making today's video possible. What a bunch of legends. One more round of applause, everybody. Thanks, guys. Big up Seagate. That looks promising, Dan. You could, my friend, be back in the race.
Is that it? Is that all I need to do?
No comment.
You're going to say run GTA, aren't you?
You've all got to run some games later. Harry's having memory issues,
My mouse is
which puts you back in the running.
as if.
You could actually win. Here you go, Dan. This looks good.
This might take several minutes. Please don't.
This could take 5-10 minutes. I love how we're embracing the drama, yet Jake is still unboxing the power supply.
I've just finished screening my radiator fans for the 3rd time.
See, I thought I'd be in Jake's position.
I think my Windows is corrupted.
Yes, there you go.
Yes.
Jake, I've not arrived to pour more salt into the wound, but why are you installing the GPU before putting the cooler back in? In what world does that make any sense?
What I found is actually it's quite difficult to get at the fan headers on this board when this is in. So yeah, I'm just gonna. I think, to be honest, it's quite nice to leave the side panel off and just sort of get a bit of airflow, natural airflow coming through there, and then I'm putting the GPU in.
Jake, are you forfeiting?
If that was an option about an hour ago, and you're only telling me it's an option now,
You can forfeit the task, Jake. How much have you got left to go?
all of it.
I think it's time to put your screwdriver down and to leave the challenge for the 2 remaining contenders. Bow out in pride.
It's fine. Good. Right. See you later.
You are the weakest thing.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It's just gone. It's now been about 2 hours. We've gone ahead and tidied the studio space up and resolved any of the minor technical difficulties. Harry just had to reinstall Windows.
Yeah.
Dan didn't have to reinstall Windows, but we did have to install GTA 5. This is the final test of the video before we start awarding points and dictating a winner. Spoiler alert, Jake is out. So the test we're going to be using is GTA 5. We're running at 1440p, pretty much high settings across the board. And Dan, what is your prediction? If you had to put a frame rate number on it, what do you think you're going to get?
100 and, I want to say 65? I have no idea.
165. Here we go. Let's hit the tab key to run the benchmark test. Hit enter. Here we go. Now, you haven't got a number to beat at the moment, but Harry, this will be the number to beat in a moment's time. And once we've got these numbers, we'll also decide which system looks the best, which is the most under budget, and which overall is the winner. Okay, 160, 120. I'm just taking a look at our average, and I'm going to take the average right at the end of both runs to make it super fair.
260.
The frame rate doesn't quite count down when it's not actually render anything. Your average so far then is about 166 right now.
Pretty close.
Pretty close, yeah, pretty close. It's quite funny, this test means literally nothing.
Oh, yeah,
considering on yours. It's just a formality. Where would you pull the number from, Harry?
Just after this, when he starts.
Oh, that was a stutter there.
Starting to go.
Oh, where are you going to pull the number, Harry? So you're 154 on average, 142, 134, 127. That's your score. 127 frames per second on average in that last scene.
Bump it up.
127.
130.
127 is the number to beat.
130.
Dan, right, back on the screen. Here we go, guys. Not long now.
Come on.
127 is the number to beat. It's the second junction. Look at the precision we use. People watch Gamers Nexus and go, why can't everyone be like them? Look at us. Point of a GTA, but we are just on fire, ladies and gents.
Come on.
Here we go. It's not this junction, the next junction, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Here we go. 127, the number to beat.
Come on.
3, in 2, in 1. That looks a bit better. That 100,
19.
125.
Oh, what now?
Oh, is it this junction? I've forgotten.
Second junction.
This one.
No, but we're on about the 5th junction now. Should we just
Come on,
choose
it's
one
lower.
that gives you
It
an
is clearly lower.
Yeah, but we stopped watching after the second junction.
Right. It's time for VAR. It's time for VAR.
Shall we use a benchmark mode that gives you results at the end?
Yeah, just scrap all that was a complete waste of time. I've got an idea. 3D Mark Firestrike. It gives you a number.
Course, yeah.
It gives you a 5-digit number. Let's try that again, shall we? And let's kick things off by running the Time Spy benchmark. It's a DX12 benchmark, and it importantly gives us a score that we can actually use that's actually going to prove useful. Feeling confident?
Yes.
No, not anymore, no.
Please don't tune off yet. Do stay to the end, as the results aren't a complete foregone conclusion. We'll rejoin you in a minute, though, once 3D Mark has done its thing. And the first set of scores are in. Harry, 12,631 is the score to beat, with 14,600 for your graphics score and 7,000 for your CPU score. Dan, 12,631?
I don't even know if that's good. Is that good?
It's pretty good.
Okay.
But remember that number.
Okay, I will do.
We know what the score is to beat. Dan, it's your turn. Do you want to hit the left click button on the mouse to run the test? Here we go. This takes about 5 minutes. This is possibly the most tense 5 minutes of the entire day. Here we go. God, my heart, Dan, is. Oh my goodness. 12,011. Dan, you have been beaten by 600 points.
That feels good.
But that is not it. We need to award points. For performance, Harry is the winner, you get 75. Dan, as the loser, you get a measly 25. We also need to rate on looks and on budget. Aesthetically, I think your system looks better, Dan. I think the case choice is better. I think the 3070 Founders GPU is also better, so good work there, Dan. And I like the RGB RAM, but the lack of a proper cooler lets you down over Harry's system. Harry loses some points for the case, as although the case is good, it's a very, very budget option, and I would like something a bit more sleek and refined for a system like this. As such, Dan, you get 75 points for aesthetics. Harry, you get 25. I believe, by complete coincidence, you now have the same points. You are level pegging.
We are.
Finally, budget. Whose system comes in under budget? Whose comes in over budget? How over budget was your system, Harry?
I was under.
Under by how much?
$85, I think.
$85 under at MSRP, contentious point, but that's not what this video is about. Dan?
Well, you see, I budgeted for a different GPU and you switched it out, so I don't actually know where I am.
So originally you were about 350 under budget.
Yes.
But with another 150 on the GPU,
Yes.
you're 200 under budget.
Okay.
So you spent less money than Harry
Yes.
for actually not much less performance. However, I think your part selection was better. I think you used the budget allocation much more efficiently. You've got a better GPU, the 3070 Ti is a better card than the 3070. You've got a proper cooler. It's not an all-in-one like Jake went for, but that didn't quite work out. On those grounds, Harry edges it very slightly as far as budget goes. You spent your allocation better. Dan, you don't go to the shop with $100 to spend and you come out with 60 change. That's not the point of the challenge. So sorry, on this occasion, Harry, you're my winner.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and as such, for your desk as the prize for this video, you've got yourself an iCue LT100
I will
set.
cherish them. I will use
Okay,
them.
Harry? With that then, ladies and gents, thank you for tuning in. If you did enjoy this video, please drop us a comment. Get subscribed if you aren't already. And a very happy Christmas to all of you out there who are celebrating. Have a great new year, and we will see you very shortly with even more content. We've got loads coming your way, and we really appreciate all the support you've given us this year. From 100,000 subscribers back in January, what an incredible milestone, to more than 130,000 now, and a team of 6 full-time people who work behind the scenes to make these videos possible. We really appreciate the support, and boy, have we got some exciting stuff coming in 2022. You do not want to go anywhere. Thanks a lot for watching though, and as always, we'll see you next year.